Hi there, this is Hector. Today is the 25th of July 2007. It's about 5 p.m. London time. The London market is about to close, and therefore I'm gonna call it a day for today's session. Today I took no trades. All the setups that I was following, the setups that I sent those guys on my mailing list, well, none of them quite panned out, and therefore I took no entry. First of all, I was following the GBP against the American dollar, the cable on the 4 hours time frame, based on this nice uptrending scenario that we've been going through in the last actually quite a while already, last couple of 3-4 weeks already, even more. My plan was to basically wait for a bounce of the 20550 round number. We had a nice confluence of elements there. We had the previous swing top, okay, former resistance, perhaps hopefully working as support. We had there also the 50% Fibonacci right there, the round number, the dynamic area of support also coming there, and a long-term trend line also coming around there. My trade plan was basically to wait for a reversal formation around this area. Okay. By the way, this is a 4 hours time frame. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I was basically waiting for a reversal formation around there. We did get some kind of a small bounce of this of that level. You see that green bar I'm marking right there. Which got me excited. I zoomed into the 1 hour time frame, searching for a reversal formation, waiting for a breakout of this trend line, but this is the bounce that I'm talking about, okay? But instead of that, well, basically price continued upon this small bounce. Price continued to drop, violating the 20550 area, and well, at that point is basically where I decided to stop following this this setup. All right. Let's see how the setup unfolds. Let's see if the dynamic area of support holds, okay, the 20500 level, but that will have to wait until tomorrow. All right. For the time being, like I say, today my plan was to wait for a bounce of that area. We had a nice confluence there. It didn't quite happen, so well, basically I let this setup go. Okay. Another setup that I was following was the euro against the JPY. Hopefully, I was basically hoping for a bounce of the 166.00 level. We had a nice uptrend line coming in there. We also had the 38% Fibonacci level, the dynamic area of support, etc., etc. But instead of that, we've breached through. Okay, there was no signal of any bounce to the upside whatsoever. Price basically basically drove through that area, and well, you know, another setup that I'm gonna have to let go for the time being. Another setup, this one being an intraday type of setup, okay, based on the Yen. Basically, we had a nice downtrend, and also I was seeing, well, you know, making lower highs and lower lows throughout the last week. Moreover, I was seeing this flat top triangle, okay, the one that I'm circling right now on my charts. And of course, as usual, I was waiting for a pattern breakout to the downside. Okay, instead of that, we broke to the upside. So for the time being, I'm letting this setup to go. Still, this setup might be a valid entry. Okay, if this retracement trend line gives way to the downside. However, it's a bit late for me to try now. What I'm going to do is I'm just gonna place my sound alarms. All right. like I say, this setup is not being discarded at the moment, okay, at all. Actually, we still have price within the dynamic area of resistance. We still have this level, the 120.50 level that had worked as support yesterday, is now working as resistance. All right, like I say, we also have the dynamic area of resistance there. It hasn't been breached yet. So like I say, it's still a valid setup. I will see if this retracement trend line gets breached and confirmed with typical breakout pullback continuation, but I'm not gonna actively follow this chart today. I'm just gonna place my sound alarm to get warned, you know, to ring off in case that trend line gives way. Okay. Another setup that I was following today is the Australian dollar against the JPY, against the Japanese yen. So far is working nicely, okay, as expected. We had this trend line, okay. We have the 61% Fibonacci dynamic area of resistance, support, previous swing low, previous swing high. Sorry about that, guys. I swear to God, I still haven't taken any alcoholic drink today. Anyway, previous swing high, former resistance, now working as support, different elements of confluence, like I say. And still waiting for the 4 hours time frame to give any signal. Okay, this retracement trend line still hasn't been breached, which is exactly what I'm waiting for. Okay, just as in the previous setup that I just showed you on the yen, I'm gonna be placing my sound alarms, waiting for this retracement trend line to give way, in order to search for a potential entry. Okay. Another one, GBP against the Australian dollar, the 233.00 round number level on the daily chart finally gave way. Okay, finally I've been following this setup for days already. It's finally been breached. Okay, you see that long red bar. Okay, today this currency pair has moved 225 pips. Okay, it's definitely been a momentum breakout. Basically, what I'm waiting for is a breakout, which has happened, following for the by the retrace, and from there I will search for a short entry to the downside. However, like I said, this trade is based on the hourly, on the daily chart, so it's going to take a little bit of time to unfold. Moreover, another setup that I was following today, GBP against the JPY on the daily chart. We've seen during the last few days a retracement back to the dynamic area of support. Okay, and well, it's time to begin searching for reversal formations, along with trend line retracement trend line breakouts. Okay, these retracement trend lines. Once again, I'll place my sound alarms, and I will step out of the trading session if this retracement trend line gets breached. I will load up the well, my alarms will ring off, and I will sit on my trading desk to see if there is anything interesting to try it. That's basically all, guys, for today. Like I say, no trade has been taken. I had a couple of intraday setups, and none of them performed or behaved as I expected. Therefore, I took no trade. And the other setups that I've been following are based off the longer time frames, so you know they take a little bit longer to unfold. Okay. All right, guys. That's all for today. I'll see you again tomorrow on the website. Bye bye.